Yeah, this is a good song. We're starting over for. Hey, I was gonna wait a little bit until I played a bit more with this team to showcase it in Go Battle League, but I've been having pretty good luck this morning, so I kind of just wanted to make a video on capitalize while on a good luck streak. So ignore the fact this says 1 out of 5. I'll do one extra battle at the end to round it out. But really gotta see what this is. Really gotta see if I've just been getting lucky or if I got something with this build. Because it does seem to have a bit more promise than the previous version of it that I think I got enough greatly recorded I probably won't even get around to showing it. So as far as you all know, this should be a fresh new start. I mean, it's all Pokemon that I've had before, minus technically Talonflame is new because I got a new one from Fletchling Community Day that just happened the other day. So this one has Incinerate, which from everything I've heard only makes it better. And as you may remember from Love Cup, I was having a good time with Talonflame already. The downside is I have to shield everything if I even have a sense that they could go for a Rock Slide. Because it's basically like the Charizard syndrome, and speaking of unfortunate timings, I should have waited another millisecond. Probably could have saw that coming, wasted the good boosts that I would have gotten otherwise. Actually, Swampert isn't really that much better. I kind of wonder if I should have just stayed in. Oh well, hindsight's 20/20. It's all a learning experience. I think it's kind of fine that the Machamp swapped away anyways. I got the Hypno in the back. We can take care of that thing later. I'm just gonna go through and see how it works out. And I know this is probably unrelated, but I thought I figured out what was wrong with the screen mirroring thing. But as it works more and more frequently, I'm just left baffled of what could possibly even be wrong with it, because, again, I'm just connected to the normal fast-speed internet. I'm not doing a dumb thing like last time, where I'm connected to have, the adapter for my computer and my computer connected, just to get the screen mirroring working. It's working like it should have on that live stream. Well played, sir, well played. I gotta admit that kinda got me there. But I don't think it matters, because that Pokemon had, literally no health to work around with. Should I shield this in case it's a Sludge Bomb? Nah, I got the Hypno in the back. Let's see if Talonflame can take it. Not very well. I think I am putting a little too much faith onto Hypno. Are they just doing a no shield challenge? Because, really? Shadow Hypno's confusion just says, haha, screw you. I'm debating whether to shield now or into the last Pokemon, but if I recall right, the last Pokemon has a sliver of health. What was it again? Umbreon? Well, it's so low health that one confusion. At least it's not like the main series games where psychic moves do diddly squat. I guess for the sake of Pokemon Go balance, I can't explain why, but it makes sense in Pokemon Go balancing that there are no immunities, just super resistances, as I like to call them. And makes me you know what, I figured out what it is. I figured out why I'm okay with no immunities in Pokemon Go. It's because the move pool selection is a lot more limited. Granted, remember back in the old, I feel like we didn't always have secondary charge moves. Kind of impressed they actually forced a swap there. It didn't really felt like that was a matchup in my advantage, but I'll take it. But yeah, can you imagine playing this game with only a quick move and a charge move, and not having the secondary option? Because I certainly can't. Alright, I think I gotta go for the Hydro Cannon bait here. Because, they know that Earthquake could take it out right away, and I kind of wonder if I should go for the double bait even. I think I will. Even if they don't shield, and they all have all reason not to shield, this will still do a good chunk of damage. It's maybe resisted, but still Hydro Cannon. Yeah, and plus I get to save all this energy for whatever they swap into next, which will probably be something that's real bad for Swampert, considering all the options they have. Yeah, Bomb Snow. I think I'm just gonna go for the straight Earthquake now. I mean, my thinking is they resist it, so they wouldn't want to take that damage. But it is the most damage I can do. You know what? And just because like one fast move does that much, so even if they hard swap right away, which they don't, that still works to my favor. And I have a full team for that one last Pokemon. Barely have anything to be afraid of. It's kind of funny that we're all the way back where we started, and I'm feeling a lot more confident about this matchup after all, because I'm full on energy. Like, another fast move and I would actually be overcharging. So, I'm kind of just trying to bait out this last shield, and as soon as I do, I can just Brave Bird and win. And even if that doesn't work out, I have 2 Pokemon in the back to take care of things. Yeah, I don't know why this team just feels like it has good chemistry, why it's like feels like it's working all of a sudden, but it sure is indeed working. And why does it feel like Brave Bird and Flame Charge have the same energy thing? I think it's just because, like, Incinerate gets just so much energy for how slow it is. Okay, but I could have sworn like there's another Pokemon that had very similar moves for charge moves, and Flame Charge would always power up before Brave Bird. So that's kind of why I have this thinking that Flame Charge is the shielding move, and Brave Bird is the power hit. The hit you go when you're like big brain play. Oh, they're not gonna shield because they're expecting me to expect them to shield sort of play. Or more obviously when they have no shields to block it. Not exactly in a good league. And I think I'll go for like 1 Flame Charge and then go into Hypno. Swampert is the clear obvious swap, but it's a little too obvious. I get Heart Counter in the heartbeat if I go for that. Meanwhile, this Raichu doesn't know what's gonna hit him. They're staying in for some reason. I'm sure they have something better. You probably just don't realize just how good of an option Hypno is. But I mean, I got Shield. I think I'm gonna Shield. It feels way too obvious that the Wild Charge is coming. And that's how debating works. Now, I was all over the place. I could have sworn there was something I wanted to talk about, but then I just got caught up in the heat of the moment. Speaking of well-played baits. Well played. Yeah, it would have been nice to get that attack off while I could, but, you know, we're doing pretty good. Swampert can come in here, Hydro Cannon spam. If they want to shield, they can shield, or they can just swap out right away. I guess that's an option too. If I can just swap, as long as I can swap right away in return, I'm cool with this particular setup. I think I'm kind of tempted to just like stay in, not using charge moves, and just get all the energy I can off this to make going for the last Pokemon even easier. Even if I'm wasting a little energy, like, you saw how I was like super glowing off all my attacks, and the colors didn't go up at all after that one Incinerate? That's what overcharging is. But that said, I think it's worthwhile for this particular scenario. Alright, so we're ending this off with a Talonflame Ditto, and I'm just like overflowing in energy. This is gonna be a... I'm just confuzzled that like all that energy, and I don't even have enough to go for a Brave Bird right after a Flame Charge. There's probably some more things I need to learn in general about these Pokemon. But I'm having a good time with Talonflame, with Incinerate Talonflame. It's going to be even more fun when Ultra League comes around, because I feel like I talked about this in the last video, and it's going to be the makeup for no podcast during the Fletchling Community Day week. So it feels like a redundant commentary, but you know, why not? I have technically the perfect Talonflame for Ultra League. It's not a hundo, so I do need to make a best buddies in order to pull it off. You can tell that this is recorded right around the time Talonflame Community Day came around, because everyone is freaking using Talonflame currently. Should I? Nah, it's probably an obvious flame. It's probably like a bait for a Flame Charge. That said, I think I want to do a little something different. Like, I'm going to spice things up. Because I plan on swapping either way. Just seeing if I could, like, get a little something out of it. I think it actually would be more ideal for them to swap. But even if they don't, I can still work with it because I have Thunder Punch. Well, yeah, I was just about to boast about my own Talonflame. Like, it has an IV spread of 13, 15, 15, which, and I caught it at a really high level. It's not a Hundo, and it is a Pokemon that, like, if you put all the candy into it, even that Candy XL, it does max out just slightly under the 2500 mark. But, if you give it Best Buddy boost, with that IV spread that this Talonflame in particular has, then you just go all out. Then you got, like, the best stats you can possibly get under that particular CP limit. And I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that, especially because the best part is shiny. If you don't believe me, after we're done with these battles, I can just show you. Let me see if I can, like, get... Yeah, I got screwed by it being slow. Speaking of being slow, I don't want to take unnecessary damage with Talonflame. Swampert can just come in here, get the free middle second of energy. Talonflame coming back out. You know, I'm gonna swap back into Talonflame because it just feels like a waste to use a Hydro Cannon on Talonflame when it's that weak. I may regret this. Yeah, regrets have been made. Okay, regrets have not been made yet. If I can take out this Talonflame before I get knocked out... Yeah, I should have just gone for the charge move, but it's fine. I can even just go for a straight Earthquake, which I don't know if it'd be overall more damage than Hydro Cannon. I know, like, one Earthquake versus one Hydro Cannon. Earthquake does more. Okay, I think that settles it. But I think with, like, I just don't know if they average out to be... I don't know if Earthquake averages out to be more powerful, was what I was going to say. But I feel like I kind of just proved myself wrong. Ooh, boy! Yeah, maybe just because I'm recording in the morning, and all the hardcore players are still in bed. But I am happy with it. It's free Candy XL, and Captain Falcon needs the Candy XL. It's so weird. Like, I was so focused on trying to get Ampharos, my Hundo Purified Ampharos, to be my first maxed out level 50 Pokemon. But then Talonflame Community Day came around, and I'm just like... I feels like I didn't even try. It feels like even though I was playing for the whole day, it wasn't... Like, I can't say that I was playing casually, because I was playing for the whole day. But the time I did play felt fairly casual. Like, there was periods of time my phone wasn't on every single second during those community days, because, like, for one, I live streamed for 2 hours from home, so that automatically cuts down on the spawns I could possibly get. By the way, here it is, the glorious, perfect, shiny Talonflame. To my heart, this is even better than a Shundo. And yeah, if I want to, I could just max it out right now. It won't reach its full potential. It's still pretty close to 2500 at this rate. Apparently, like, a Best Buddy boost would boost it up even more. Thing is, I'll probably show this thing off in Ultra League when it comes around some way, but I know one of the future levels we have here, I need to max out 3... Oh, wrong screen. Let me... There we go. I just checked this, but now I can't remember was to get to level 46 or to get to level 47. I need to max out 3 Pokemon completely. But I guess what I could do is, like, when the Ultra League time, or the Ultra League team time comes around, like, not max it out all the way, but go, like, all the way down as I can and back one. Unless I'm running into other Talonflames, it shouldn't be too noticeable. But yeah, I'm just impressed of just how much Candy XL I got. I wouldn't be surprised. I can't tell exactly if it was boosted from past community days, but I wouldn't be surprised. Because it felt like, as I was trying to say, I felt like I went a lot more casual with this community day than most. At least that I played for a 6-hour time frame. Again, like 2 to 2.5 hours was live stream, plus like maybe like a 15-minute drive out to the park. It's not even like one of the hardcore, not even like the best place to play Pokemon Go in my area. Not even the second best place, just a place I like to go to just casually walk and take in the scenic view. It still has a couple Pokestops to keep me from completely drying out. Just from all that, I was able to get that much Candy XL. One thing that I'll say that might have worked to my advantage, a good chunk of Community Day, it was windy weather, so it was weather boosted, so the Fletchlings that I was catching were higher level, so I guess it would make sense that I'd be getting more Candy XL, but just as an example, let me pull up a Machamp, because I haven't like used any Candy XLs on one yet. It felt like I went a lot more hardcore for Machamp Community Day than I did Talonflame Community Day. And you can see the difference between the Candy XL there. 300 Candy XLs from Machamp Community Day and whatever else came around. Whatever other spawns came around at the time. And let me see if I can just find a Talonflame to pull the two up right side by side. 300 for the Machamp, 365 for the Talonflame. It's almost over 50 more. And I definitely felt like I was in a better playing area for Machamp Community Day. Felt like I was playing harder for Machamp Community Day. And yeah, I got so much more Candy XL from Talonflame Community Day. I guess now that I'm remembering the weather boost is a thing, I can't flat out say that they boost it. There's a chance that I just, because I was lucky and was playing in an area where higher level Fletchlings were more apparent, that might have been the only difference needed. But I still can't shake the feeling that maybe it was a little bit higher. Maybe because I heard one or two other people kind of share similar suspicions. The whole like confirmation bias. Anyways, I did promise you all 5 battles, so I'll just throw one more here in the mix. Shoutouts to them just like giving me the lone Raichu, just give me a free win. I guess it's not total free, cause they could throw a Grass Knot at any time. I know, because I gimmicked way too many Swampers myself with my lone Raichu. Man, those videos felt like forever, but I still remember it being a thing. I think the downside about the situation is, now I feel kind of trapped. I feel like I have to choose between being shieldless or the Grass Knot. There's a slight chance it could be the Thunder Punch, so I'll take that risk even though it sucks. I had a Hydro Cannon ready to go. But the battle's way too early in the battle. I might need that shield for later. Like possibly to conserve my Hypno. But if I was gonna block any Grass Knot, it would have been with the Swampert. Would have made much more huge of a difference. Okay, so Togekiss out on the field. I'm kind of wondering if I should just stay in as long as I can with Hypno and just get a few hits off with, or swap into Talonflame because I know I can resist the Charm. Either way, they are kind of shieldless now. And I think I will, like, Flame Charge. Like, I have no reason not to go for a straight Brave Bird, but it'll just leave me more vulnerable. And if I go for the Flame Charge first, especially if I can knock it out with just Flame Charge, then I have this huge attack boost that I can work for later on. And maybe this is the opportunity that I've been waiting for to use that shield. Because even if it wasn't Ancient Power, I'd be pretty weak. And now, oh my god, it's a fighting type. I don't even care what fighting type. I only saw the fighting icon. This is glorious. I think this has been an amazing set for me, but I think this is the best battle of the set so far. So, 5 battles is a little wonky because like I did 1 battle off screen, but when I was seeing how well I was doing with this team, I couldn't wait until I finished the set to share it all with you. I am lower leveled, so it could just be that. That could be a factor to it, but I always look forward to not only finding an opportunity to share a new team with you all, but actually be able to like put it in the spotlight, give it the best time to shine the sun it possibly can. But I kind of been rambling. Especially because I made you all wait for that last battle there. So I'll just let you be. Thank you all for tuning in. And hopefully we can have some more battles like this in the future. I know it's been a while since there's been a live stream. I don't know why I'm saying this because there's a disconnect between when I record these and when I upload them. But if I haven't gotten back to GBL already, I'm kind of thinking of like alternating between Spotlight Hour and GBL. And even if like there's a lot of Spotlight Hours they want to live stream, and I don't get to do the GBL streams as much as I used to, I'll probably sneak a few battles on my own like I'm doing right now, just so you all on YouTube actually have some Pokemon Go content on the battling side to look forward to. That said though, take care.